metal detecting another victim of the Victorian cyclone. Welcome to Digging with Deej. I'm at a new permission. It's a property that goes back prior to 1872. And there used to be a house right in here. It's another home that was destroyed by that tornado that went through in the late 1800s. It was rebuilt. And then I think it burned in the early 1900s. But there's a big old red cedar. Probably 150, 200-year-old tree. Very healthy. And there's a remnants of a cistern. And lilac bushes that are huge now. So there's also a foundation to an old barn on the property. So we're going to give it a shot. It's been kind of dry. I don't know how the ground will be, but I've got a permission here. So I just wanted to give you an intro on it. This is my first target, and I think I have a piece of an oil lamp or lantern. And I don't know, there might be writing on the end of the lamp, you know, the spigot turner or whatever you call that thing. I'll get back to you. Okay, I got it. The dirt, most of the dirt off of it. It is an oil lamp part. And the end of it here that you turned the flame up and down says Scoville Manufacturing Company, made in USA. Or made in the USA. So there's our first relic. First hole, first relic. This is target 2. It was literally a foot and a half away from that lantern part. Rang up a 61, a solid 61. I don't know if there might be writing on it or if that's just corrosion. I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to clean it up later. On to the next. It is humid out today, even though I'm in the shade. I believe this is like part of the cast iron tray in the front of a wood stove, maybe. It rang up a 61. So there's my third target. On to the next. This is the fourth target. A CTR, Henry. On to the next. I can tell 4 targets, 4 pieces of relics. So I can tell already this place hasn't been hunted. So I lucked out. So, I mean, I'm just working on like a 10 by 10 area right now, and I picked up 4 targets in a 10 by 10 area that were over 50 on the VDI of the Teknetics T2 Plus. So that's a good sign. I'll get back to you. Okay, another hole. And we got an old hoe. And shards of pottery and glass. I'm going to double check the hole. Same hole as the hoe. I found a giant nut and a piece of a square nail and a small square nail. On to the next. Next target. Massive spoon ball. It's got like a hole or 2 in it. Maybe that's where the handle is attached. Cool. I'll have to double check the hole for the handle. Get back to you. Check the hole, found window glass, some square nails. That is a deep hole. That was probably almost a full pinpointer down. So, on to the next. Still think it's a virgin site. My machine may have gotten fooled this time. This rang up in 86 to 89, but it's either a horseshoe or something round and hollow. I'll get back to you. Okay, it's a giant flat-sided CCR. Woohoo! May not look like it, but it's starting to get dark. So I'm gonna have to hurry. Maybe a couple more holes. We'll see. I think I got something modern this time. Part of a trailer hitch or something. I don't know what it is. We're gonna do the roundup. Okay. That's the most modern thing I think I found. At least I think it's modern. It's kind of like a trailer hitch thing. I love the plantation hoe. Found lots of shards of china and window glass. Old window glass because it's tinted bluish or aqua. It looks like window glass anyway. Lots of square nails. There's the back of the plantation shovel. Or plantation hoe. A spoon with more glass and more square nails. Several pieces of that lantern, which I'm going to take home and research. I believe that's a piece of an outer lip to the catch-all in front of a wood or coal stove. Miscellaneous tin, another piece of tin, and a giant lopsided CCR. So, I can only hunt this just before dark, so I only have an hour or two that I can hunt this area. So, but I will be back. The ground is very, very dry, and I'm sure I'll get even more signals. There's signals all over here. So, if it was hunted, it was just cherry picked for silver. They didn't pick anything else up. I haven't found any coins yet, but lots of relics. So remember, you don't always find a lot of good stuff. Sometimes you don't find any good stuff. You have to be patient. So be patient. Never give up. And I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.